Stevens out wide here. He gets the receiver gets a step on him, but he does a nice job not panicking, turning to find the football and tracking it. He's kind of fighting through a hand jam there. Really athletic. You can see him sort of look the ball in like a receiver here, but go up with his hand, split the receiver's hands. Just really showing nice ball skills on that particular play. Watch it again. A couple things as we get into Brandon Stevens. Something that hung me up is he changed jersey numbers. If you see him wearing number 26, it's his first year. His second year, he switched to jersey 23. So if you go back to watch him, just be on the lookout for that. 26 his first year, 23 his second year. Didn't find many clips at all of them at safety, so I'm guessing this is a pure projection on their part. Almost all the snaps I've watched, he's playing cornerback. A lot of press man, some deep thirds, but he's playing cornerback. They're going to try to get him matched up one-on-one here, running this toward the safety. You can see he's got nice ball skills, nice ability to track the football, and really kind of looks this ball in like a wide receiver and high points it. Very natural catcher of the football right there, you can tell. And he's able to, despite the collision with the ground, hold on to that football. Watch it again. It's going to be difficult for me to project him to free safety because he's playing mostly corner, and you don't get to see him play free safety. But the Ravens apparently have. I'm just going to cover him in this video at corner because that's where he's lined up a lot of the time. But one of the things you'll see him do that will translate is cover tight ends. He's very natural at that, very easy kind of turning and running and hip pocketing tight ends as you see him do here. I think that's a skill that translates. Of course, a free safety is going to have to be constantly determining run pass, based on reads. Here he takes a bite on the play action. You can see the receiver get behind him and in this hole in this quarters coverage. The quarterback doesn't look that way, but he's going to have to develop that. If he's a free safety, he's going to have to be able to make that determination very, very quickly and consistently. I'm confused about this call here or how this is being played. You see Stevens come up and press. The quarterback picks this up right away. It looks like he's climbing outside. And both defensive backs kind of end up with the front receiver in the stack, and this guy breaks out. Quarterback finds him. This looks like some kind of corner. So in a sense, you see Brandon kind of spoil that route. And then this is really great what he does here. The ball is a little bit behind, but watch him spend himself here. Just great athleticism, kind of just reaching out as far as he can to strip this football, and he saves the touchdown. So very confusing call in terms of assignment here and how they work this, but he comes through on the ball here. It was a really interesting choice in the third round, I think. I mean, either way you look at it, he's definitely developmental. I can't find a single snap of him playing free safety. It might be there, but I've watched a bunch. If they were to put him at corner, he's developmental there as well, no doubt. You can see him step forward as if he's going to press here or try to jam. Gets into his back pedal, and he instantly kind of buys that jab step outside and kind of turns his hip to run and gets turned around. And this goes for 6. Watch it again in terms of his tackling. Watch number 11, this deep thirds player, read this, come downhill, and make a big hit to blow this play up in the backfield. And these are the kinds of plays I expected to see when I kept hearing about him as a tackler. I just couldn't find any of them. He does have the ability, when he guesses right, to turn and run with these receivers. Really using the sideline well and sort of hip pocket them. You can see he tends to, and this is just because he's new, he gets out of his back pedal early here. He really buys this vertical route turns and start to run. You can see on the other side, this guy's still in his back pedal. And I don't think this is a very convincing comeback, but they beat him on it. He's already kind of headed downfield here. And again, this is just because he's new. I think if you're watching him and taking him in the third round as a corner, it's a mistake at this point because he's raw, but that makes the projection all the more interesting to free safety. At the bottom of our screen, another example of him just getting out of that back pedal early, kind of buying something vertical, getting beat inside. And he's going to peel off and come down and make this tackle. But watch, on this tackle, he tackles high. He's just not comfortable doing that. So the Ravens are projecting him to free safety. Just based on the stuff I've seen, you wouldn't want to draft him that high as a cornerback, just based on what I've seen. He's just new at that, but it's what makes it such an interesting pick. He's going to be new at playing free safety, presumably as well. You take a guy like Shaun Wade, you know that can do a lot of these same things right now or in short order. You look at, I watch a guy like Ardarius Washington, and that looks like a free safety to me. A short one, but man, the instincts, all that stuff that Stevens is going to have to learn. You can see him here get beat deep. They're targeting him one-on-one, and he gets called right here for a hold. So again, it's a very interesting selection by the Ravens in the third round, and we'll see how it turns out.